What's up, folks? How y'all doing today? I just want to touch bases on a quick video. Um, Black people that travel abroad, and we should be able to travel abroad and do whatever we want to do, but make sure you're careful. Make sure you research the places that you're going. Do you understand? Because there's a lot of anti-blackness in a lot of these countries, especially these Latin American countries, that you need to be aware of when you go. I'll be honest with you. Some people may debate me with this, but I say, black people, if you're going to another country, you should probably go to another African country or to the Bahamas or something like that, where there's the majority of black people there. You see what I'm saying? So I just want to touch bases on it because you had and if you haven't heard of this story, this is to the point that I'm talking. The American government, the American media, black lives are not really that important. So if you haven't heard of this story, I'm sure you probably haven't. But some black people went over. Two of them got killed. Two of them made it back. One got shot in the leg, and a girl made it back. But they went over there. A girl went over there to, I guess you get a BBL. That's what, ladies. It's really not worth it. You want to go get these BBLs and tummy tucks and all of that nonsense. It's not worth it because you could be putting yourself in a very ill predicament. You see? Because let me tell you something else that they do over, like in places like Mexico and other, in the cartels. Harvesting organs is a big business. They get a lot of money for selling human organs. And of course, the black human organ has proven to be one of the strongest. You see? So you have to watch that. If you're going over here to get a BBL or whatever, you got to go deal with a doctor. You don't know if that doctor got some ties with the cartel and they want to, like, okay, we got these people coming in. We know that the anti-black American government don't really care about these people. So we might be able to get them on a free lick, and the American government might not look into it like that if this was a white person. They might be like, a nigga, You see? So we, as black people, have to be careful. I'm about to show you a video of Tariq Nasheed. And if you don't know who Tariq Nasheed is, he's very influential. He got a lot of stuff going on. Like, he puts out a lot of informational stuff, a lot of documentaries. Like his last movie was The Black Maroons. You probably want to go see that. And he just opened up a black foundational museum with a lot of history in LA. So if you're ever in LA, look up the Black Hidden Museum, Hidden History Museum, the Black Hidden History Museum. If you ever go to LA, go to that museum and check that out. But let me hit you up with this video and give you a little bit of information on what I'm talking about.
Show yesterday about the stuff going down in Mexico. Black folks, we're going to have to stay out of Mexico for right now. Yeah, y'all going to have to cancel these Mexico trips. It's not the business in Mexico right now.
Listen close.
Black folks are being targeted in Mexico. Now, there's some black folks out here who sound like Fox News reporters talking about the black folks who just got hemmed up down there were down there probably trapping and getting drugs. I don't believe that at all. I do not believe that they were trapping. The Daily Mail put out a horrible article about the victims of the cartel. Yeah, I know the cartel apologized. Well, what does that mean? What do you mean? When do killers get to apologize? What kind of shit is that? They apologize, and just the fact that they printed that they apologize, yeah, we killed them, our bad. The hell is that supposed to mean? Look, if you kill some white folk.
Now he about to make a point. Listen very closely. The cartel said, yeah, we killed these niggas. We apologize. Where did they do that at? God damn.
Ain't no apologies. You kill white people, they're going to go down and get the people who did it.
Right.
They're going to prosecute them.
Right.
You know, El Chapo and those folks are slang.
Right. Right. If you kill a white person over in Mexico, Joe Biden himself might be in Mexico. Like, oh, hey, who did that shit? Yeah. We gonna need that, and we gonna bring some pressure around this motherfucker. We gonna need that. We gonna need who did that. Yeah. That's what they gonna do. But when it's black people, it's like, Jim Crow Joe is gonna be like, a nigga. Let's continue.
In dope and it's hitting the white communities, they go get El Chapo. They're not taking no damn apology. But the cartel apologized. The hell does that mean? What kind of shit is that? Man, please, listen to me. These cartels, they understand the systematic racism that's inherent with the media and the governmental structure here. They understand that, and they use that to their benefit. You understand what I'm saying? The Daily Mail put out a horrible article about the victims, talking about all 4 victims had lengthy rap sheets. Yeah, one of the victims got charged for drugs some years back. One of the women, her child tested positive for drugs. Just some non sequiturs that had absolutely nothing to do with them getting killed down in Mexico.
In Mexico, right.
You there? So they're putting out this stuff about the victims having rap sheets as a way to just...
Do you notice, I'm going to tell you people, even more white people that will watch this video, why is it that when black people get killed, they will bring up a drug offense that you did 10 years ago to justify why you just got killed 10 years later? What the fuck is that? Yeah, I got caught with drugs 10 years ago, and I did my time or whatever, and I paid it, and now I'm here. In 10 years now, I got killed, and you're gonna bring that shit up on me. What the fuck does that mean? So what? Come on, my white people. How the fuck do you figure that's fair? You don't see that? You don't see that every time a black person get killed, they'll bring up some shit that he did in his past years ago to justify why he got killed now? How the fuck does that make sense? Let's continue.
Justify them being murdered. You understand? That's disgusting to put out. That justifies them being murdered. So you think the cartels don't see that? The cartels say the message that's being sent to the drug lords and the cartels and all of these people, hey, if you go hem up some black people, the repercussions will be minimal at best, which puts a bigger target on the backs of black people.
Right.
You understand? They're using...
Like I said, they understand the anti-hatred of black people in America. And they know that the only people that's going to hold them accountable is the anti-black white people who control the government in America. And they don't really give a damn. And they know that. So black people, listen, Be careful when you talk about, yeah, I got a passport and I'm going out of town. Be careful. Even you passport bros with your funny ass, lame ass passport bullshit. You better be careful too with your bullshit. Your bullshit gonna get you caught up one day. You gonna be looking like, damn, I should have stayed home and straightened myself up and got one of these women right here in America. You better be careful, nigga. You understand? And even just you travelers who want to travel, you better be careful too. You better research where you're going. Like I said, you might want to stick to majority black countries if you're trying to travel abroad. You might want to stick to that. All right.
Inherent racism to their advantage. You know? Listen to what I'm saying, guys. Black folks keep getting hemmed up down there in Mexico. And when we get killed, they see that people start dragging their ass. Remember when the girl got beat up down in Mexico by her goofy ass friends?
Right.
Remember, the authorities drug their asses on that, and they're still kind of dragging their ass about it. You think? Strong name Vicente Guerrero. It is that simple. Like I said yesterday, Malcolm X's grandson got killed out there in Mexico. They tried to hem him up for some money, and then they ended up killing him.
Did you know that? Did anybody
Did y'all know
that? Did you know that Malcolm X's grandson got killed in Mexico because he went to a bar and they tried to charge him? They said he had a $1,200 tab. They basically tried to extort him. So of course, you'll be like, fuck that shit. You get to fighting with these people, they shot him up outside the bar. Be careful where you go. You might want to stick in America. Even though we got our shit we got to deal with in America, but at least in America, you can really defend yourself. You ain't about to shoot me up outside no bar in America without no repercussions, nigga. It's gonna be repercussions behind that shit. Matter of fact, you might get shot first in America. Yeah. So now we on the grounds we on the grounds that we built, my ancestors built. Yeah. You might get shot up outside this bar. And I don't promote no bit. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Let's continue.
In October, there were some black people down there who died at an Airbnb because of carbon monoxide poisoning. This is what the official results were for the deaths of these people, but that's being investigated because that's suspicious. Y'all didn't know that, or some of y'all might not have remembered this.
Nope.
Look up back in October, like 3 or 4 more black people died down there in Mexico. And they said the reasoning was carbon monoxide poisoning, which sounds fishy, going to these Airbnbs.
Have you heard of these stories? Do you notice that they don't have these stories out? When black people died, it's just like, okay, none of these stories never go out. You think if white people have died in the stories that he said, you wouldn't have heard of that shit? They would have had it on the news, like a white family, they say that it was carbon monoxide died in Mexico. They'd had it on CNN News. We all know it. Let's continue.
Look that up. What's up, CC? I see you, dear. Also, recently, this girl who's on Love and Hip Hop, Chameleon, I think that's her name, Chameleon, something like that, Chameleon something. She's an actress and she's on one of the Love and Hip Hop shows. And I posted this on my timeline. She just went down there, her and her crew, they got hemmed up and extorted by the damn cartels / police. Remember, the cartels and the police, they're one and the same, all right? The cartels and the police, they're all one and the same.
Keep going to the places if you want to.
Division or distinction between the cartels and the police. The criminals and the police are one and the same, guys. That's just what it is.
It ain't the same the way it used to be.
The criminals and the police are one and the same. So this sister went down there and she's filming them going through their stuff. She hid her money, but the stylist, she had her stylist with her. They took like $1,500 of her money. They just took it. I'm telling you, dude, these folks see that black folks are going down there with large sums of money. All right? They see that black people are going down there getting BBLs, getting tummy tucks, getting dental work, and trying to get the discount thing going on. And
yeah, y'all better stop that bullshit. I'm trying to tell you. You get your tummy tuck, you get a liposuction and tummy tucks and all that. Boy, it's gonna catch you in the. Boy, I'm telling you. Ladies, y'all gotta make sure you don't allow the delusional world that some of y'all live in to kill you. Okay? Please. Because we love you still. Let's continue.
they know we got cash going down there. So they know we're coming down there with money. They know we're down there trying to save money. We're trying to cut corners. And they understand that the white media is not going to be on their necks as hard.
Right.
You did? The reason why so many people are talking about what happened with the brothers and sisters who just got hemmed up down there is because well, somebody happened to film it. And it was so brazen. And now people are saying, hey man, what the hell is going on? Enough is enough.
Right.
What's happening in Mexico? Yeah?
Right.
And like I said, the city that the brothers and sisters got killed in this week, Metamora, the city is named after killing black people. That's the very ironic part. Like I said last night, that city is named after killing black people. Metamora, meaning killer of Moors, or killer of blacks.
So
we have
you heard what he said, right? Metamora is the name of the city that the black people that got killed in. And Metamora is translated into killer of Moors. Moors are translation to black. That's what they used to call us, Moors. You understand? That's black. The killer of blacks is the name of the city that they got killed in Mexico. And we talk about a black and brown coalition. It's only black, baby. You understand? And we need to understand that and stick to that.
To these situations, really understanding the game and not being naive and understanding history and understanding the etymology of certain things and really being aware of our cultural surroundings and what certain places mean and the dilemma that we are in. Yeah, you didn't know that? Oh, yeah. Matamoros, the city, Matamoros, and I talked about this yesterday, that term translates into killer of Moors.
Killer of Moors.
All right? Man.
Dang.
No. Matamoros, that means killer of Moors. It's named after St. James, who was the Moor killer back in the 9th century. I broke this down yesterday.
You can find pictures of him on a horse
it's named after St. James,
dead black bodies.
The Moor killer.
Yeah.
So look that up.
Look that up. You ain't gotta believe me. Look it up yourself.
What's up, Miss Diva? How are you, dear? You know a chick living down there? Yeah, Matamoros. Killer of Moors or killer of blacks. So what we're gonna do about it? We're not gonna go down there. That's what we're gonna do. And
yeah.
What's this karma do?
You better keep your eye.
Who are you?
I know all that stuff, even. Some of these other places, Dominican, Republican, and all that.
The cartel turned the guys in.
Your ass better be careful.
Yeah, all this stuff about them issuing an apology and all that stuff. Come on, man. If they're killing American citizens, there should be sanctions put on them for doing that.
That picture on the beach.
Yeah.
That last picture on the beach might be your last picture on the beach.
Just
you better be careful.
Society, if they're killing American citizens, you put sanctions on them. Put sanctions on the whole damn country. Yeah? All this, the killers issued an apology. That's bullshit. Yeah? Let me get some of y'all in here. Hop on in here, y'all.
All right.
We've been married for a long time.
I just wanted to make that quick little video just to put a point on what's going on in some of these foreign countries that black people are traveling to. So it's just like we talk about the passport bros and all that. Even you dudes who think you about to go over here, how you think you about to go over here and mess with women that is in another country? Matter of fact, there's men that's in that country too. What do you think about the men feel about you coming over there doing that shit? They gonna hate on you from the door in. Do you understand? You better be careful. I just wanted to point that out, and I wanted to make a point for my peoples. Like, listen, be careful. The APB is out. Be careful when you traveling abroad when you black. You understand? 100. Everybody be safe.